to you like that. Because if you do, then you've ultimately just given up and you've lost anyway. Like you saw Team Paranoia, they're down 3-0. They were just kind of I'm not sure how their atmosphere was in that party, but if they were molky and sulky and they just hated each other, I believe they probably would have lost that last round. But I think they kept their heads composed. They kept their heads straight on. They did exactly what they needed to do to win those 3 rounds, and unfortunately, they just couldn't close it out. Off the Rip was able to clutch up when they needed to, but now let's see if they can do it on this Canals. I know Off the Rip loves to run a 2-2 no snipe off for the first round, so let's see what they do. Let's talk about the shot caller of Off the Rip, who is going to also be the first spawn for his team. So Stupendous going to be using his front spawn to go up top, and I believe he's going to be trying to take mid-bridge. Knows there's 2 players up top. Also, going to be choosing to take mid-bridge right here. I think he's going to try to slide those nades. Nope, the 5-3D actually able to get a kill on Legacy. Now So Stupendous trying to look for the down, but Aim Viral able to answer back with a headshot of his own. Will Stupendous able to get the kill? No, he will not, but sees 2 players rotating down low. Steel City able to get a kill on Legacy ultimately, but Legacy avenges himself with the Torque Bow kill, and now he's going to end up as a 3v2 in favor of Paranoia. So Stupendous wanted to take the 1v, knows he can't, took too much damage, going to have to rotate back to his teammate, Birds, who's currently holding on his opponent's side, high side. And that right there, wanted to push the bin, very questionable push.
Okay,
I don't think he should have done that without the support of Stu, because he knew his opponent was just going to have his teammate rotate to him. I understand what he was trying to do, but unfortunately it did not work out for him. Right there, Stu actually getting stuck on the wall. So now he's stuck in a 1v3, point blanking that Sam, but not working. That's just one of those gal moments at that point. Like, that there's nothing I could really say to that. That's just one of those gal moments. Like, you point blank someone, unfortunately they don't die, or something happens, and the round just doesn't work in your favor at that point. So, I mean, that's kind of an unfortunate round, to say the least. Now talking about Can I get the snipe, who's the front spawn for his team, who's going to be taking it actually down low. Let's see what he chooses to do. He's going to be taking mid-bridge right off the rip, so it looks like nades are going to... Oh, actually, no. Looks like he's lagging really bad. I think I know what he wanted to do, but it ultimately didn't work out. So Rebirth able to down to Stupendous. Burst able to avenge his teammate, but will he be able to get the 2-piece? That's the question right here. Can I get the snipe? Not able to avenge his teammate. So right here, Burst with a huge 2-piece. Defiant able to avenge his teammate, and just like that, Burst is going to win the round with 3 kills on the board. Great plays right there. Right there, Can I get the snipe? Looked like that lag kind of threw him off a little bit. I believe he probably tried to either push mid or slide those nades, but that lag just did not let him do anything he wanted to, ultimately allowing Burst to just go huge. So now let's hop on board him to see what he does to continue momentum. He just got 3 huge kills. Looks like Off the Rip is going to be running, I believe, a 4-down low strat. So now we're going to be seeing Burst and Stupendous pushing up, trying to play for these kills down low. Both players looking at the mid, now just trying to do everything he can to stay alive on their opponent's side. Right here you saw Steel City right in the face of that mid. Nades in the hand. Nades actually in the hand of the COG team, and a very unfortunate team kill by Steel. The kill defined. Aim Barrel able to down Steel City, so now leaving so Stupendous and Burst in a 4v2. Stu goes down, and just like that, Burst is going to die as well, and that is going to be yet another round on the board for Team Paranoia, 2-1. Unfortunately for that strat to work, so Stu and Birds had to get the kills pretty fast. Like, they had to get the kills pretty fast, or at least Steel had to be there for the help and for the kills, for the cleanups, I mean. But ultimately it just ended up in Team Paranoia's favor. They were able to back out almost immediately, and they recognized what was going on. It's very smart team play overall by them. But now the top of board, Steel City is going to be playing down low for his team. Actually going to be putting some nice pistol shots into that player mid, but right there, Can I get the snipe? Actually getting first blood on Stupendous. Forcing Steel City trying to make a play on this Sam, but unfortunately he's not going to do anything as he goes down. He was just hurt too much. And right here, Birth able to get it down on his counterpart yet again. Legacy trying to do everything he can to avenge his teammate. Defiant able to get a huge 2-piece, I believe. Yeah, Defiant's able to get a huge 2-piece. Birds not able to win the 1v, so now forcing Marcus in a 1v1. Let's see what he chooses to do. Defiant is actually playing this very slow, picks up nades, trying to do everything he can to get an advantage over his opponent. His opponent trying to up it, catch the opponent off guard, but ultimately Defiant is going to end it with a 2-piece right there, actually mailing him and not going to end his favor.
Oh my god, that right
Legacy
there was just, oh my god.
got stunned by the melee. He got shot in the face, but it did not work out. Yet another Gao mistake is happening. Wow. Defiant cannot be happy about that. That was just a very unfortunate round for Defiant 3D. Let's talk about Aim Viral. So it looks like the COG team is going to be playing a sniper strat. I believe they're going to run Yep, the lean playing for the both power weapons right here. So the Find able to take out the Snipe as he tries to pick up Torpo. So right here, let's see what Aim Barrel can do. If he can answer with a kill of his own. His Legacy goes down to Stu. Now making it a 4v2 in favor of Off the Rip. So right here, Viral trying to do everything he can to support his team. Viral able to down Steel City for his teammate, allowing Rebirth to clean it up. So now a 3v2. Odds still in the favor of Off the Rips, but things are looking a little more favorable for Paranoia. Right here, things have kind of slowed down a little bit, but Off the Rip, all they have to do is just play for power weapons, play, and just use their numbers to their advantage. Right here, you see Aim Viral just flipping the map, trying to take their opponent's side, rotate for that other snipe as they recognize that their opponents did not grab them. Now it looks like they might have 2 snipes in their possession if Aim Viral doesn't pick up the ammo. But yep, as I was right. So now 2 snipes in their possession. Define actually killing Stupendous with that nade. Very unfortunate team kill right here as that Define was actually hit with the sniper, but they were not able to make a play off of it. So now both players are just going to back up. They don't want to take the 2v2 if they're not in position to. But Bird's actually going down and Aim Viral with a huge double down with that pistol. Great team fire and great teamwork right there by both Viral and Rebirth to be able to down both the players that were just trying to push them out of their sniper. Right there, Paranoia just not letting those first 2 maps get into their head. They were able to just kind of collect themselves. They were able to play exactly how they needed to, and that was just exactly what needed to happen for Team Paranoia. Right there, Steel and Stu not looking so hot on the scoreboards, 1-5. It's okay though. It's okay. Okay though, because Off the Rip's still up 2-1. All they have to do is just get one more map to close it out. I believe the next map is Gridlock. Okay. But like I said, not the best map for a couple members of Off the Rip. Unfortunately, it happens. Everyone has their bad maps, but it's okay. Because now let's see if Team Paranoia can carry the momentum coming into Gridlock. I think they won the last Gridlock they played against this team. So they won the last Gridlock, right? I believe they did. Yeah, they did. Okay. So, yeah. Team Paranoia won the last Gridlock that they played against this team, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be floating around in their heads. So they're going to be like, all right, you know what? We're the better Gridlock team. We're going to take this to a map 5, and we're going to close it out. At least that's what I would be saying to my team. That's just me. All right, guys, so we're just waiting for all teams to ready up, and just as I say that, post already started. Players picking spawns, and as I said before, teams are initially going to be running a 2-2, 2 snipe, 2 boom to try to, you know, kind of feel out their opponents, see what their opponents like to do, try to see the tendencies try to see each other's tendencies, and then that's when in the later rounds, that's when teams are going to start switching it up. We're going to start seeing either boom heavy strats, you know, like 3 boom, one mid, or 3 boom, 1 snipe, or we're going to start seeing snipe heavy strats, you know, 3 snipe, 1 boom, or, you know, 2 snipe, 1 flank snipe tower, 1 boom, you know, strats like that, like little trick strats or something like that, to try to throw their opponents off guard, so that way they're able to get up in rounds. But let's see how Off the Rip responds to that last map that just happened. Alright guys, so we're going to be looking at the Looking East cam first to see what this, I believe, COG team? I think it's COG team. I never know. Kind of a... Yeah, so okay. So it's Locust, we're going to be seeing a 2-2 yet again. So Off the Rip is going to be running a 2-2, and looks like we're going to be seeing a 2-2 from the COG team as well. So mirror strats, Define goes down almost immediately to Sniper. Right there, Burst with trying to do everything he can to keep his opponent, to keep his teammate and himself alive. Can I get the Sniper actually downing his teammate, but able to get there for the automatic revive, and Burst is giving up, knowing it's all over. Stu actually able to kill on Rebirth, but Steel City gets chunked by Legacy, now landing it in a 1v3, but ultimately Legacy's going to get a huge 2-piece at boom shot, and just like that. Wow. Define tried to push in the snipe tower, but he was just down almost immediately, and Birch just was not ready for that. Unfortunately, he just was not able to do anything to help his team, to help his teammate right there, and he just, all in all, just gave up because he knew there was nothing he could do. So, kind of unfortunate for Off the Rip. But now we're going to be seeing a 2-2 from the COG team mid again, Team Paranoia. Let's see what the local team's going to be running. Looks like we're going to be seeing a 2-2 also. So again, mirror strats. So let's hop on Can I Get the Snipe, who got the initial down from the last round. Snipe's going to be in the hands of Off the Rip. Right here, Can I Get the Snipe? No, he can't pick up boom shot just yet. And he's also going to have to watch his head, knowing that Sniper is in the hands of the opponents. Right here, here you see all players. Right here you see players backing up. Aim Barrow able to get first blood on Define 3D. So now this is opportunity. Now this is the COG's opportunity to try to make a play for this boom shot, knowing they have numbers. All they have to do is try to get those nades and try to force their opponents off of boom shot. Not sure if anyone's picked. I don't think anyone's picked up nades just yet from either team. So now if they can get those nades, they can try to force their opponents off boom shot, but still able to down, able to kill Rebirth. Now can I get the snipe, able to avenge his teammate with a kill of his own. So now ending it in a 3v2, still in favor. Oh my God! Can I get the snipe with a huge back A on Steel City? Now ending it in a 3v1 in favor of Team Paranoia. And now Rebirth. Or now Birds is stuck in a 1v3. Will he be able to clean up the kill? No, he will not. He got two shots on the kill, but was not able to get it. And that is just going to end up in favor of Team Paranoia. Off the rib, not looking so hot right now. So I know in the beginning of this whole series, I said that War Machine was off the ribs first map. It looks like they're proving me that Gridlock seems to be it, but you know, things will change. Things can always change mid-game. So it looks like we're seeing a 2-1-1 from off the rip, and I believe we're seeing a 2-2. We're seeing a 2-2 from the COG team yet again. So nothing's changed from the COG team, but now nades are in the hand of off the rip, so they're going to be forced to back off and boom shot. That was off the rip's play. Try to go for that, but unfortunately those nades are not utilized as efficiently as they could have. Right here, Steel tried to go for a risky back on Rebirth, but unfortunately did not pay off in his favor. So now things are already looking up for Team Paranoia. They're in a 4v3 and Boomshot is still right there. It looks like Rebirth's going to try to make a play for it. Knows there's one player still waiting for Boomshot. Rebirth able to get an amazing down on Stupendous right there on the L card. Going to clean him up to find avenge his teammate, but still in favor of Team Paranoia. Birds goes down, so now it's going to end up with the Fine 3D all by his lonesome with the Boomshot and nothing but a sniper to his name. Right there, he tried to get a body shot so he could try to make a push, but Team Paranoia just display the numbers right there, and Legacy's going to be able to clean it up. So now, just like that, it is 3-0. Potential game point for Team Paranoia. Let's see if Off the Rip can do something. Burtz has to do something. He is 0-3 with no points. That cannot happen. His teammates are either going to have to carry a lot harder, or Burtz is going to have to make something happen at that snipe tower or wherever he plays. I anticipate that Off the Rip is going to be playing a boom or a snipe heavy or a boom heavy strat. They're going to try to change things up, try to get around on the board. But now we're going to be seeing a boom heavy strat from the COG team. As I say that, and I believe Off the Rip actually ran. I think they tried to run a snipe heavy strat, to be honest. So right here, Boom and Nades are actually in hands of the COG team. Right here, Marcus able to get a trade kill. Burst able to get a kill on Legacy, and now Boom shot's going out. One Boom left. Aimbar able to down Burst. Does not have Nades in his possession, so he cannot clean up the kill just yet, but now is able to just out just like that. It was a 2v2. Very easy fight. Boom shot still in hands, or Boom shot was in hands of the COG team, but they just used the clean up Stupendous. Now they can steal City all by himself, but he does not have to worry about Boom shot anymore, but he does have a sniper to worry about. So now let's see what he can do. Puts a decent shot into Samantha, but not able to make a push. Now sees the 1v1 opportunity against that Min. Had to take it, but Min is going to back off, and now he gets the sniper support right there, and Steel City cannot push that. Right there, Steel stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Doesn't see any 1v that he could potentially push. Both these players are playing this extremely smart, keeping their distance and their long distance weapons out, trying not to let Steel take anything, get advantage of anything, and just like that, it's going to end up as a 4-0 in favor of Team Paranoia, playing that extremely well. They got that last round, they played for both power weapons. They recognized that their opponents were not playing for boom shot. They were able to get that with ease. They knew that no one was really playing. They saw that no one was really playing middle, so they got boom. So they got nades. And Marks was able to get a nice trade kill, but ultimately that boom shot was just too strong. Got them 2 free kills, and Steel City just was not able to clean it out. So very unfortunate. So very unfortunate for Off the Rib, but Team Paranoia definitely showing their stuff. Let's see if they can take yet another map and force it to a round, or not a round, but force it to a. No, I think they already did. They already did force it to a map 5, right? Yeah. Oh man. Excuse my delirium, guys. I'm a little tired, a little out of it, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm still here. All right, guys. So we're going to a map 5, Execution Fuel Depot. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the most exciting map, especially on map 5, because things can get a lot slower on this map than they can on Gridlock. But as I say that, teams are starting to get ready. The Locust side is the good side, is the undoubtedly indisputable good side for this map. They get to boom shot a lot faster than their COG counterparts, and it's pretty much how the COG chooses to play around that boom shot is how they're going to win the round. Or if they're feeling really ballsy, they like to put. If a team is feeling really ballsy, they'll challenge the team at the front door. But you know, that's usually more of an opening strat or a closing strat, from my experience. Let's see what happens. See what happens, guys. And teams usually like to have a different way of playing this map. I mean, some teams run one nade on their good side. They'll run 2 front door, 1 nades, one back door. Some teams will run a 2-2, you know, 2 back door, 2 front door. Some teams will run a 3 front door, just to ensure that they get those kills at front door if the COG chooses to match them. Different teams have different styles of playing this, but let's see how these teams like to play it out. I want to hop on board with the shot caller, the captain of Off the Rip, So Stupendous, who's also going to be the front spawn for his team. Looks like we're going to be seeing, I know there's going to be at least 2 front door for this Locust lineup. And right here, nades are now in the hands of the Locust. So it looks like they're going to be running a 2-1-1 right there as Stu is going to be blowing up that canister, nearly killing his teammate, but it's okay. He was able to get out of there just in time. So now Boom is in the hands of the Locust team. So let's talk about, can I get the sniper? He now has sniper in his hand. His prayers have been answered, but let's see if he can do something with it right here. Trying to look for any headshot he can get. Able to down steal, but it's okay. But Defined is there for it to try to get him off his teammate right here. Can I get the snipe? Not able to do, or able to fend him off very easily. Stupendous goes down. Bert's able to get the down. Can I get the snipe? And just kills him down, going all across the board. Ultimately ending in a 4v2 in favor of Team Paranoia. Rebirth's able to down his counterpart, but really able to get the kill. No, he will not, as Steel City was able to actually kill Legacy. So now it is 3v2 still in favor of Team Paranoia. Bert's almost able to get that kill. He's one player mid, trying to push it with his teammate, but his teammate choosing to fall back. He's just too hurt. And right there, Steel City not allowing. That was a very poorly executed push from Off the Rip right there. So right there, I understand what Bertz was trying to do. He was trying to push with his teammate, but once Steel started to fall back, Bertz kind of blocked him. So that was just kind of a very unfortunate situation for Off the Rip. And now let's hop on board TR Legacy. I don't think we should Legacy any love. Let's watch him. He's going to be playing for those nades, and it looks like I believe they're probably around a 2 front door strat also. But Legacy's going to be holding his side helipad, just waiting for his opponents trying to make a push. So Snipe and Boomshot now in the hands of the COG team. So that is 3 power weapons at their disposal. So now it's just up to them to try to make a play. Right here, I'm not sure if that player knows that Legacy's right there with nades, and right here, down's just going all around. Social Frenzy's down. Legacy not able to get that kill, but can I get the snipe with a huge 2-piece? So let's hop on board. Can I get the snipe? Aim Barrow able to down Defiant, so now ending it, making it a 1v4 just like that. Steel City stuck in the worst spot imaginable for this, and Legacy is going to end it. Wow. So can I get the snipe? Just made a huge play right there at helipad, getting both Stupendous and Bertz down, just cleaning and killing them both. So right there, that cannot happen, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot let yourself get 2-piece like that. Just a very unfortunate play to happen to your team. But now let's talk about Aim Viral, who is going to be playing for it. So it looks like the COD team is going to be playing a very helipad heavy strat. No, they cannot contest the boom shot, choosing not to contest the boom shot at all. So now nades are going to be in the hands of both teams. Snipe in the hands of the COG, boom shot in the hands of the Locust. So Viral is going to be looking at that mid box to try to see if he can get it down, getting those little pre-actives just in case he can have to get pushed. And a great nade kill from Legacy on Birth. Now making it a 4v3 in favor of Team Paranoia yet again. And right there, Steel City actually forced to roll into that nade. So Legacy getting yet another nade kill. Both nades were utilized to perfection, and now looks like the Locust team has. They have to use these boom shots perfectly. This is 2 potential kills. They cannot afford to fluke these. Right here you have Stu and Defined stuck against the world right here. I'm currently watching Stu because he has boom shot, so it's up to him to make the plays. But he's trying to look for anything. Currently getting called. I believe he's currently getting called from his teammates to try to find out exactly where these players are. Trying to see if he can catch one off guard. Sees one player inside, but knows he cannot push that just yet. But I believe he's trying to mobilize a push. Doesn't want his opponents to get a free boom shot once it spawns in about yet another minute, I believe. So, right here, Stupendous already rotated his way inside. He's going to be trying to make a play for the player, for the COG member inside, but now going to rotate right back out to his teammate to try to get a kill on there. Sees his teammate, but didn't want to boom him. And now it looks like things are just kind of scrambling around like monkeys at this point. they know where players are. They just can't mobilize a good push to try to make a play on one. But right here, you see Stu trying to single out this player, but unfortunately, he's not going to be able to hit it. Narrowly missed that snipe shot. Right here, Stu trying to do everything he can. He's the player now caught off guard, but doesn't get the down. Actually forced to be down by his own teammate, and now Stu stuck in a 1v3. Let's see what Stu can do. Right here, getting hit with an amazing shot, and Legacy actually going to kill his own teammate. That is going to help out for Stu, and both booms are going to be used for the COG team. So Stu now has a chance at winning this. Unfortunately, he used his last boom as well, was not able to make a play out of it, but it's okay because now he doesn't have to worry too much, just has to worry about a snipe, and now sees both players in front of him, trying to push the Dizzy right here, hit him with a great shot, able to win that 1v, but let's see if he can use his clutch box and try to get the reason why his name was given. Right here, hit with a great shot, trying to do everything he can to stay alive, shooting around the corner, trying to outplay his opponent, four opponent out of his mind. Will Stupendous be able to win? No, he will not. As Snipe wins the 1v1, stopping Stu right in his tracks, and that is going to be 3-0 in favor of Team Paranoia. This is it, guys. This is potential match point. If Off the Rip doesn't do something different, they're gonna have to pull out something out of their strat book to try to at least get a round on the board and try to shift momentum to their favor. Let's hop on board the front spawn for the Locust team, Define 3D. I believe it's going to be up to him and the players that will be playing towards the mid box to try to make the plays. Right here, nades are in the possession, so they're gonna have to watch out for those Fran nades. Usually people like to throw them at mid box to try to force players, but right there, Define was forced to head down into a boom shot, so a very unfortunate play right there. Now ultimately ending in Team Paranoia being up by 1. The 4v3 snipe finally in the hands of the COG team. So Stupendous just kind of stuck in the middle, so that is 2 or 3 power weapons. Unfortunately, he's going to get boomed out as well, so now it is a 2v4. Steel City and Birds both. Oh, that is just a very unfortunate. That is kind of an unfortunate thing to see when your teammate just quits out on you like that. So now Steel City's stuck in a 1v4. Not really much he can do. All boom shots have been used, but just the sheer amount of numbers, the numbers game is going to be a little bit too much for him. He's not going to be able to. If this team plays it smart, he's not going to be able to get any 1vs. They're going to Lancer him down, and that's just going to be the end of it. Right here, Steel just trying to biding his time, trying to see where he can strike like the snake he is. And right here, sees 2 players in front of him, kind of moving around like a monkey, but unfortunately to no avail. And that is going to be it as Team Paranoia reverse sweeps Off the Rip, winning it 3-2. Very unfortunate for Off the Rip. They're definitely gonna have to work on some things for a gridlock and fuel depot. But you know, overall great game nonetheless. Both these teams very evenly matched. They're just giving each other a run for their money, and that's exactly what we like to see. All right, man. Thanks for having me,
anytime, man. All right.
You have a good night. Thank you for letting me cast, and whoever's in the stream, thank you.
You will be on the montage for sure. I promise you that. Thank you.